All right, welcome in to the weekly mixing stream. Let me make sure there's no weird pop-up here. Sometimes I get my phone pop-up when I connect here. We are back. We are mixing a song called Paperback Writer today. It is a cover of a Beatles song. And as always, the link at the top of the chat or the top of the description, you can download the multi-tracks for the song completely for free, pull them into your DAW, and you can mix along with the stream here or the replay. All the replays stay up for these weekly mixing streams. There's so many other multi-tracks on that page as well. There's like over a year's worth of the weekly mixing streams with links back to all of the streams. So you can grab the multi-tracks, go back to the stream, follow along, mix along with me, or just use any of them that you want for your own free mixing practice. This will be kind of a fun one today. This is a song I've mixed before, and I heard it the other day, and I was like, I think I could do better now. So I thought it'd be fun to pull this in for the weekly mixing stream and kind of see if we can get it hitting a little bit harder than it was before. And maybe I'll even pull in my other mix and see if we can kind of beat it, see if we can shoot it out and get a better track. We've got drums, bass, paraelectrics, vocals, and then a bunch of background vocals to deal with for this track here. I do have my mix bus processing up and in place here. There's a couple of effects I don't have for this track, but I don't think we'll need them, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. On mix A, which is my pseudo-style mix bus here, it's where I'm doing my mix bus processing. I've got the console shaper, just the drive settings turned on, no noise, no crosstalk, nothing like that. Drive is all the way down at 0. Then I've got the mix bus compressor, which is the Britcomp. PreSonus is Britcomp. It's their SSL style bus compressor. 100 millisecond recovery, 30 millisecond attack, 2-to-1 ratio. And then the threshold's at negative 1.6 here. Got a dB makeup. We're only going to be doing about maybe 2 dB reduction with this. No heavy lifting going on here with that. And then the soft tube tape machine rounds out my mix bus chain here. 5.1 on the color mount, just like a click up from default. I run it on the B type because it gives me more bottom end warmth in the track, which is really what I'm looking for from a tape machine like this. And then 30 IPS for the tape speed. I'm paralleling into this mix B here. We're going to do some parallel processing on the entire mix, but that'll be towards the end of the session here. And then both of these, mix A and mix B, go into my mix bus here, which has just a limiter on it, bumping the gain up by 6 dB into a negative 1 dB ceiling. A little bit of mastering style limiting that I'm mixing into, but you can see I pull my main output down by about 6 dB. So I'm getting that mastering level and that mastering limiting while not having to listen super loud. And this isn't something I leave on when I export the mix to send into a mastering session either. It's just there for monitoring purposes while I'm mixing. So let's scroll over here and start with the kick drum on this track here. Let's click it up to 0. Take a listen. First thing I'm going to do here is get the limiter in place, and we just want to grab some of the bigger peaks on the track. Let's start here with this one. I apologize if you can hear the guitar upstairs. That's my dad playing guitar, practicing for band rehearsals. So if we go to like -9 to start, that seems like a good starting point. Let's see if we push it at all. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it down to -8, and we're just going to double up on it. But let's make sure we're still in the clear for some of these at the front. So we should be okay there. Like I said, we're just going to double up now. So we'll go down to -11 here. Alright, there's some ringing that's really bugging me there. I'm just going to pull that all the way out. That one too. It's actually about an octave above the other one. Just going to pull both of those out, and then we'll do some compression here. It's actually sitting about where I want it for the compressor. Maybe a click lower. I can dig that. 30 millisecond attack, 60 millisecond release, 3-to-1 ratio. Let's come back. Let's boost some top end now. Give it some click. Let's start there. It's a little soft, but I definitely want to get some bottom here. I'm missing my sub. If you've been following the past couple streams, we just added a kick sub here. I'm missing it on this track here. I'm tempted to put another limiter on the end there. I want this hitting really evenly. Well, let's see. I don't want to crush the kick drum or anything. I can kind of dig that. Before? After. Here's our snare drum. Same kind of thing to start at least. We want to look at the limiter before we take care of that ringing. Let's start at like -10, kind of see where that peak right there hits. That might be fine. Oh, never mind. We got a stray one there. So let's come back to -9. Yeah. And then same thing as the kick drum, we'll double up. That's much better. Now I'm excited to use this because I didn't use this on the original mix, which is this is a free plugin, the RLC 79. It's like an emulation of the DBX, the 160 XT, the long rack mount one, the single space one. I like that, like 6 dB or so reduction with it. Sometimes I like to go up to 10 on the harmonics. I'm digging right there. I've got them cranked to 400%, so it gives me enough saturation anyway. So let's do without it. With it. Just so much more aggressive, has so much more energy to it. One of my favorite free plugins, probably of all time. Let's give it some air, some sizzle. I want to kind of get rid of this smiley face curve here. I like that, but it's a little crazy, so let's pull down a limiter. Let's bring it back one at least. Little weight. I feel like I still hear that ringing. That feels better. Before. I'm digging that. Let's look at our overheads. I'm going to flip to mono for a second here. Let's pull out some of this low mid area. I kind of want the high pass. I want most of the bottom end to come from one source, so mainly from the kick drum. I don't want it to fight with bottom end coming from the overheads, which I would still kind of consider spot mics at least, because they're mainly for the cymbals. They're not actually on individual cymbals, but it's like a kit picture spot mic. So let's get rid of any kind of that right there. Smooths it out a little bit. Let's take a listen to our toms here. I don't know if we have one all the way through. Excuse me. I kind of like that. A little bit of point on the top. I like that roll around. That's cool. Here's our mono room. Little bit of sub area rolled off, lots of top end rolled off here. I'm okay leaving the fundamental in on the room mic because it's not right on the kit. So we're not gonna have any phase issues or anything here. And I like the weighted heads. But all of this here, that needs to go. Gonna make up for not having a sub, isn't it? Flip the mono for a second. That's the stereo room. This is just an impulse response of the Bricasti Close. This is their Studio B, their close mics, and it's just pulled down to about 400 milliseconds. So I've shortened it a little bit. It's the Studio B close mics from the Bricasti. It's their impulse responses. And the only thing sending to that is the spot mics, the kick, the snare, and the toms. let's do a little bit of bus processing. So on the last track I mixed, I actually tried this guy here. I was trying it on like everything, but I tried it on the drum bus, and I really liked what it did. Did I save a preset, actually? I did. We don't need the limiter yet. Just listen to that. It's like 2 to 3 dB, but... it's like magic. It's like mostly 2 dB reduction, but the harmonics cranked all the way up on it. I love the transformers on. I love it so much. And then a little bit of clipping here. We're on soft clip. A little bit of protection at the end of the chain. I love it. Let's move on to our bass guitar. I might leave that mid-range in just to... So high pass is all we're doing here. Really hitting the compressor hard here. But I like how aggressive it's making the bass sound. We lose a little bit of weight, but that's okay. We'll get it back. We're going to look at this multi-band here, excuse me. We're going to compress the bottom end to get it super, super even, and then we might do a little bit to the top end as well. 20:1 ratio, fastest attack, fastest release, just looking at 180 hertz and below. Pull this, creep this down a little bit. I want to get the bottom end set first here. And then let's add a little bit of bite. And then some top end. I like that. I want to hear just the low end here. That's sounding good. Yeah, I'm liking that. gonna blend in a little bit of just the bass all distorted. It's just the top end here, and then it's just slammed, absolutely slammed into red light distortion here. All the way up on the drive, all the way down on the output, second stage, 2 and 2 on the input and distortion. We're gonna blend that up underneath. I like that, that's cool. These guys are cooking a little bit here, huh? Let's pull these down like 3 dB. And they're lacking a ton of weight. I'm gonna put a high pass here because we're gonna boost a bunch of bottom end at the end of the chain here. I don't think we need any top end boost. Let's control it a little bit. There's a ringing frequency. I think I'm just going to try and bring it up with the multi-band. I can dig that. Same kind of ringing going on here. A little bit of compression here. And then we're just going to use the multi-bend to balance this out. Here's our top end. And then we're going to bring the bottom end up to meet it. I need something on that guitar. Let's do a room verb, so it doesn't sound so empty when it goes to the one side. Send this to mix A, and let's just grab the room reverb. Let's put it on medium studio or so. We'll put an EQ after it, wipe off everything below like 300. And then I think what we want to do is I'm going to come up here. We're going to put a splitter on this. We're going to put it in channel split mode. And then I'm going to put the same reverb on each side. So it's kind of like having a multi-mono effects return here. And then let's pan it opposite. So I'm going to send the guitars into this. But coming out of it, they'll be panned opposite. And we'll just send from the guitar bus here. I don't want that to get out of hand. So let's just send to the room verb. We'll make sure the panning is right here. And then if we solo this guy, or if we solo... It's panned the opposite. So let's blend that in, see if we can get some nice depth on this guitar. Let's get this vocal in here. Kind of dynamic looking, so let's see if we can control that.
It's a dirty story of a...
Maybe we go with a limiter first. Let's see.
Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man, and his clean wife doesn't understand his son. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Oh, hold on. One moment here. Oh, sorry about that. My phone is my webcam here, so sometimes I forget to put on do not disturb, and I get a phone call and it wipes out my webcam for a second. The limiter is a little much here.
Paperback writer. If you really like it, paperback writer.
I don't mind that, so maybe let's leave that on. Let's kind of...
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like this. Paperback writer. If you really like it, you can have the rights. Paperback writer.
And then let's hit it hard here and see if we can get it leveled out.
Paperback writer. If you really like it, paperback writer. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more.
I don't mind that. That's cool.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. If you really like it, you can have the rights. It could make $1 million for you overnight. You must return it, you can send it here. But I need a break, and I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer.
I like the de-esser. This has been my go-to de-esser lately. The SSL one. I like having the look ahead on it. The brighten option is cool, but I've never actually used that to just kind of blend back in some top end after you tame it here. I'd rather just push into it. And then having a mix knob on it's pretty cool as well.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer.
A little bit of bottom.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like.
If you like the style, it's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be right
More in a week.
in a week.
Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. You really like it, you can have the right. They could make a million for you overnight. You must return it, you can send it here. But I need a break, and I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more.
I might actually go through and do the background vocals before I do. No, well, let's reference first, and then we'll look at our background vocals here. I do want to do a little bit of a listen through, probably from this verse section here, kind of see how everything is looking. And then, yeah, I might dip out and use the bathroom before we kind of get cooking as well. I drank my coffee way too fast today. But let's kind of see where we're at here, and then we'll probably reference.
Dear sir, I'm matter will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man, and his clean wife doesn't understand. His son is working for the Daily Mail. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. Can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. You really like it, you can have the right. They could make a million for you overnight. You must return it, you can send it here. But I need a break.
All right, so I think we're going to reference first, and then we'll mix in our background vocals here, just so we have a reference point of where our lead vocal is sitting and where the rest of the band is sitting, to kind of just blend the background vocals too, because there's a lot of them, and they're a big part of the song. Okay, all that being said, reference track is in place here. We've got the original as well. We can reference against that. It's not the original mix, though. It's the 2022 mix, so a little bit more modern, and that'll help as well. Okay, I'm pushing up to 0 here, and I'm actually going to push past 0 because we're just going to look at the sub area to start here. 50 hertz and below. I'm going to do it in mono, and I'm going to push up about 6 dB past 0. So if you're listening on subs or bigger speakers, you might want to turn your volume down a little bit, because I'm cranking this just to listen to the sub area on the headphones here. So just keep that in mind. 50 hertz and below. Let's see where we're sitting here. I'm thinking more bass. Let's see the octave above though, 50 to 100 hertz. No, I'm digging the bass where it is when it goes down low. So we're good in the sub area. I like how everything is sitting there. Let's jump up. I like to listen from the sub and then jump up and kind of give my ears a little surprise and look at the top end here. So we're gonna look at 8K and above now. We'll see if we got the vocal dialed in or if I put way too much top end on the vocal and just ruined everything. Back down to 0 here as well. I like the kick and snare as well. Top end sounds great. Let me check wide though. Yeah, I like that too. Let's keep moving. This is sounding really, really good. 5K to 10K here. Kick and snare sound great. I like the vocal too. We're gonna keep moving. I'm happy with how everything's sounding. Surprisingly enough. Could use a little more on the snare there. A bit back on the guitars there, and that feels better. Maybe on the vocal too, but we're gonna keep moving. There might just be something poking out there on the lead vocal. I'm thinking we need a little bit more top end control here. So I'm going to go to the guitar tamer and we're just going to just mess with everything above 1K here. Just going to tap it. Just like that. Cool, let's keep moving here. 500 to 1K, so another octave. We're gonna need more bottom end on the guitars. I can already hear it.
Take a few, I'll be writing more in a week or 2,000 pages. Longer if you like the style, I can change it around. I'll be writing forever. Make it longer if you like the style, I can change it around, and I wanna be a baby. 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or 2.
All right, I'm a little bit happier with the guitars there. Let's keep moving. Low mids here, so 200 to 500, a little over an octave. Tempted to make the snare beefier, but I think we're okay. We're going to check the last frequency. Oh, let me hear the bass. I didn't listen to the bass. I'm okay with the bass. Let's keep moving here. 100 to 250. Last little frequency range here. Okay, let's kind of listen, see where we're at in context now.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or 2. Can make it longer if you like. Take a few. I'll
right, I'm gonna kind of loop this little piece here to start working on the background vocals, and then we'll add in the topper ones there. We're gonna flip to mono for a second here and just work our way through these.
Paperback writer.
All these ridiculous Beatles harmonies.
Paperback writer. 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 Paperback. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Just so we can hear it better.
Paperback writer. 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 Paperback writer.
All right, let's listen to those as a pair here.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
All right, cool. Let's keep moving here. So I'm just going to copy these across and we'll tweak them for each of the vocals here.
Paperback writer. 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 Paperback writer.
We might end up having to DS everything as a whole, but I don't want to do that, so we'll just kind of see how everything is working.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Cool, sounded good so far. Let's get this other pair in, and then we'll have to go to the next section pretty much to do those last little guys there.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Cool, let's give it some top.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
I like that.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Cool, and let's look at the double here.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Cool, and then we've got this last little guy that comes in just on the tags here, and it comes in on the verse section as well. So let's copy over here and finish off these last few background vocals before we mix them as a group. It's kind of like mixing drums, right? You get each one, each little piece done by itself, and then you mix them as a group. Oh, so last little set here.
Paperback writer. Paperback Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Cool.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
A little bit of high mids here.
Paperback writer.
Not too much because there's already a lot there, just the way it sits.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Catch that T a little bit more.
Paperback writer.
And then let's see where they're sitting here.
Paperback writer.
Cool, let's kind of listen to this chorus into the intro section. But let's actually blend them all together. That's probably the better idea first. Back to 0 here. Let's get soothed up.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. It's 1,000 pages.
All right, I want this to shine through more.
It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. It's a dirty story of a dirty
It's 1,000 pages.
page. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. You really like it, you can have the rights. It could make $1 million for you overnight. You must return it, you can send it here. But I need a break and I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback.
All right, let's kind of blend in a little bit of effects. Let's see what's going on the record.
You stare on matters when you read my book.
Here's the ride.
Let's do a little bit of slap.
Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named.
That's a little bit too stereo. Let's not do stereo. Let's go to...
And I need it. Dear sir, I'm not it. Will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel. I'm not it. Will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear. And I need a job. Sir, I'm not it. Will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear. And I need a job.
I'm going to blend in a little bit of the stereo quarter note delay. Same kind of thing we did on the other reverb, but the splitter on channel split. We've got a delay on each side. It's just split off by a quarter note from like 10 milliseconds on each side. So 10 milliseconds short, 10 milliseconds over. Yeah. And then we've got this compressor side chained from the vocal bus here. Yeah, side chained from the vocal bus here. 30 millisecond attack, 80 millisecond release. We're just going to kind of...
It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. I'm mad at when you read my book. It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man. You really like it, you can have the right. It could make $1 million for you overnight. You must return it, you can send it here, but I need a break. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Okay, couple things I want to do. Let's kind of get the mix B in first. So I'm going to loop this verse section again. I'm going to do a little bit of clipping on the bus here, on the mix bus. Then we're going to blend in the parallel, and then I've got two kind of volume issues to take care of.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. You really like it, you can have the right. It could make $1 million for you overnight.
Like a dB there clipping. And then on this guy here, the parallel, we're going to do about 7 to 10 dB reduction here with this 33609 style compressor, 2-to-1 ratio, 100 millisecond recovery. Threshold is at -10, and then gains at 8, because like I said, 7 to 10 dB reduction there. And then after it, I've got this Neve style EQ doing 3 dB at 60 and 3 dB at 7K. Little heat, little shine, and we're going to blend this up underneath. I'm going to do it in mono as well.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make it longer if you like the style. I can change 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make it longer if you like the style. I can change.
That's what that sounds like by itself.
I want 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make it longer if you like the style. I can change 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. And make it longer. Here's the ride, will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job. I'm mad at when you read my book. It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job.
A little bit of length on the snare there. That's just a plate reverb, like a 4-second plate reverb is all.
It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a It's 1,000 pages, give or take.
That's what I want to do. I want to lift the rhythm guitar during that break section there. So let's kind of see if we zoom in. We can do it like actually like right here to right here.
It's 1,000 pages, give or take.
perfect. And then I want to boost the bass guitar here.
1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more. It's 1,000 pages.
If we do it by like 3 dB, and then I like doing these kind of automation moves with the mix tool rather than automating the fader. I like having control over the fader whenever I want.
It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing. Just
Same thing here. That one's like right on the bar. I'm gonna go right before probably, just so we don't miss the downbeat.
Dear sir, I'm mad at will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a
That one you can't hear at all, so let's pull that up. Same thing there.
You really like it, you can have the right. You could make it.
Kind of a fun one there at the end. Same thing, just boosting that guy.
Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
And then our fade on the end.
Paperback writer.
All right, and then we are set to go here. We are set to take some full listens through of this track here. I'm going to do one full listen through on the headphones. We'll do one full listen through on the mains, and we will call this puppy done. Let's go back to the beginning here. Yeah. Oh, we need to boost the rest of the electric guitar parts. Let me do that really quick here. Oh, adjust the volume on the stream. We'll just lift this at the beginning. And there. So the nice thing is that bass fill kind of come in to cover the volume ducking on the I'm gonna do it here too. Why not? Same thing here probably. Then here to here. And that's it there. All right. Let's do a full listen through now. We've got our automation points in for volume. Let's take a full listen through of our track here and kind of see where everything is sitting with the song. First full listen through on headphones here.
Paperback writer. Dear sir, I'm mad at will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man.
I'm pretty happy with how that's sounding. The only thing I kind of did there was I boosted up the lead vocal a little bit. Other than that, I really like it. I was tempted to pull the toms down a click, but I'm gonna see how they sound on the mains here in the room. If all sounds good, we're gonna call this here. I didn't hear any harshness on the vocals I pushed up, but we'll be able to tell more specifically or more clearly here when I listen on the mains in the room. So one final listen through here on the big speakers in the room, and let's see if we can call this puppy done.
Paperback writer. 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 Back 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 right. Back writer. Back writer. Back writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Dear sir, I'm madam, will you read my book? It took me years to write, will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man and his clean. It's a dirty story of a dirty story of a dirty man and his clean wife doesn't understand. It's a dirty story of a dirty man, story of a dirty man, story of a story of a story of a story of a dirty man and his clean wife doesn't understand. Story of a dirty, it's a dirty story of a dirty man and it's a dirty story of a dirty man and his clean wife doesn't understand. It's a dirty story of a dirty man. It's a dirty story of a dirty man and his clean wife doesn't understand. His son is working for the Daily Mail. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
All right. There were a couple notches I did on the lead vocal, but other than that, I'm super happy with how that came out there. There was 2 notches, or quite a few notches on the lead vocal. One at 3.64K, one at 3.85K, one at 3.54K, all down 12 dB. As far as I can go up on the Q, so very narrow, just pulling out those ringing frequencies. And then there was one more at 4.10K. I put a high pass in here because it was sounding a little bit thick once I pulled out all those frequencies and boosted the volume up. It was a little bottom end heavy, so made sure it wasn't getting too crazy there. Volume a little bit, I played with pushing into this limiter and soothe and then just pulling up the bus volume there. The only other notch I did was on the guitars. They were ringing around 3.74K. So notched that out, and then I pulled up the mix tool, the automation gain on the bass. So those fills going into each of the sections sounded a little bit clearer coming through. And I'm happy with how that track is sounding. The vocal sounds way better now. It was quite a bit too harsh coming through, especially on some of those hold notes, but I'm really happy with how it's sounding now. That'll probably do it here for this one. I think we're shorter than last week. I think we went really long last week, but I'm happy with how this track is sounding here. Remember, link at the top of the chat or top of the description. You can download the multi-tracks for this song completely for free. There's so many other multi-tracks on that page. You can grab any of them that you want, and there's links back to all the streams that go along with the multi-tracks, so you can mix along with me and follow along with the stream if you want. Otherwise, you can just use any of them for your own free mixing practice. I try to do these streams every week, Wednesday, 1 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S., so you can get a new set of multi-tracks and you can mix along with me, or just get some extra mixing practice from the multi-tracks as well. I hope these are helpful, and that'll about do it here for this one. So thank you so much for joining me for another stream, and I will see you very soon in another video.